happened? Was it just something that was...
When I came off the bar, I actually knew I wasn't going to catch it, so I prepared myself for my landing, landed exactly how I was taught to land flat, but when I landed, my arm kind of ricocheted off the mat, and I hit it just right on the spot, and as soon as I came up, I knew something wasn't quite right, but I tried to kind of relieve myself and be like, no, it's just in my head, and then when I went on the bar again, I really noticed, I was like, something's not right in here, so at that moment, I think is when it finally started kicking in that maybe it was time. And actually, I also tore my toe open again, so I have 5 stitches in my toe, a bum elbow, so my body's screaming at me right now, and it was just, everybody's career has to come to an end at some point in time, and I guess yesterday was the point in time for me, but at the same time, I'm very excited. I still have 4 years of college left. I know I let my parents know because they were a little bit sad about, me ending my career as an elite gymnast, but I told them, I'm on to college. You'll be representing Florida for the next 4 years. You'll get to watch me compete. It might be a little different atmosphere, but at the same time, I was like, I'm not done just yet. My elite chapter might be closing, but my college chapter is wide open and the pages are blank and I'm ready to write down. So I'm excited to start that chapter. But again, everything happens for a reason. So I'm just glad that I was able to take the year off from school, train, get to this point. I know I'm so close, but at the same time, I have no regrets about anything that I've done. I put in the time, the effort. It wasn't like I tried and didn't make it because I wasn't good enough. I don't think anybody here that is at the Olympic trials should ever say that they weren't good enough, because making it to the Olympic trials for the U.S. is absolutely an incredible achievement, and I hope all those girls are very proud tomorrow. No matter what happens, they should all be very proud to represent that U.S. with pride.
Exactly. And what's the estimated recovery time?
Right now we actually are, it's kind of up in the air because we aren't sure. We went and got an MRI last night, and it is just a sprain, so it's nothing super serious, but at the same time, sometimes the sprains take a little longer. I've had a few ankle sprains in my time, and I know that they are kind of a pain in the butt, but I know that I will bounce back, and I'll be ready to go for the January season.
And you've had an amazing elite career, so accomplished, world champion, Olympic medalist. When you think back and reflect on your career, what are some of your reflections and also highlights?
I was actually thinking about that last night, just because it really hit me last night that I wasn't going to be competing again for Team USA. And looking back on it, the accomplishments that I've been able to achieve, the people that I've met, the memories that I've made, I wouldn't take it back for a second. I would never redo any moment of my life on the national team, even with the heartbreaks of not making a team or anything like that. Everything has its way of representing itself in a way that makes you think positive. Me being an alternate in the 2007 World Championships, that really is what sparked my career. I was kind of a nobody in 2005 when I made it, even 2006, but once 2007 came around and then I started on the world team, that's when I really kind of sprouted and became who I am today. And, USA Gymnastics has taught me a lot about dedication and hard work, but they've also taught me about how no matter what, it takes an athlete so much to be honored and proud of themselves. And I'm very proud of myself. Even though I'm not competing, I still have those titles that are in my name that nobody can take away. And it's one of those things that you have to look beyond the big picture. You have to look at the big picture, but you have to look a little bit past it and realize that I did everything I could. I trained hard. My mind, everything was in quote, but my body just was kind of telling me, I think it's time. And I've accepted it, but it is a little hard to digest.
You've had an amazing career. Congratulations on that. A great personality. And thanks for all you've done for the sport.
Thank you. The sport has done a lot for me too, so I think I should be thanking Gymnastics and USA Gymnastics for everything that they've done.